So alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We said amongst our apostles and idols agreements and all well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so I come say the pushing the truth and say day in and day out. Constantly in season and the season we say Shalom. Once again going to tell the video here. And I was watching one of the elder video from South Carolina, right? And he was basically going into a video talking about someone had left a comment on his page, and I watched the whole video and so on, and there are countless of other brothers putting up videos about comments that again some of the comments you could see is from recent people, some people that now coming into the truth, or people that are trying to find the proper doctrine and so on, new to this thing then, and some of the comments from them is telling men that being this thing over years, countless of years, right? How to be and how to act and what they should do, understand? And that is not the way that it should be. That is not the way it should be. When they come into this thing, you should hush your mouth and listen and learn. You understand? Hush your mouth, listen and learn. Because some of the comments, when they read some of the comments, even when they go on the brothers' pages, right, and you read some of the comments, you could see some of the comments is just people that coming in, some people that find that here we're going on. This is this person speaking truth. We see in the prophecies playing out, and but they also coming to tell somebody how they should act or what they should do. Coming in, you don't even know what it is going on. Learning, but they want to talk, and that's something they wouldn't do if they was in school. You don't go and tell a teacher when they was in school what to teach or how to teach or what is the right thing. You used to hush your mouth, sit down and learn. And that is the same process and the same way that it should be in this thing, right? So when you look at the word teach, right? Teach. It say impart knowledge to or instruct someone as to how to do something, and that is what it is do that is what these the elders and the brothers, even myself and so on, when we do these videos, it's to impart knowledge or to instruct, someone that now coming in how to do something, how to be, how to act, understand? And this person now coming in, so they have to do what? Sit down and listen and learn, right? So somebody, as I say, some of the comments that they read, some of the comments that they see on the apostles and elders and the Akim videos, it's people who now coming in and find that this shouldn't, this is not how you're supposed to talk, this is how you're not supposed to teach, but coming in, you don't know nothing. Just watch your videos, eat what is being said and hush your mouth and be taught. It's a meaning too. It's a cause someone to learn or understand something by example or experience. Cause something to learn. Cause someone to learn or understand something by example or experience. And who are experienced is the men above us, the men who has been this thing in a period of time. So what you should do is just learn, understand. Don't come to teach. You're not on that level. Now, hey, through the Spirit, I had some scriptures to bring out. So this is the only first scripture. This is Hebrews chapter 5, right? This is Hebrews chapter 5, verse 12. It say for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. So it say when the time that ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. And that is what the brothers just be doing on the countless of videos. They're teaching. So you need to be taught. You need to be taught because you knows nothing. Right? It say, for when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. So that is why when you watch, sometimes brothers might respond to the comments, to videos on it, you don't ever see the person coming back. It's because why? What they have is just they don't even have the full milk as yet. They're now suckling. You understand? So when the brothers put meat outside, what they go on and they get what wrong, and they don't understand. So that is why it say, for when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. So all you need to do is just stay quiet and listen, right? Stay quiet and listen. They say, for everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And that's what is going on with these newcomers. When like some of the comments here, you come together and this, because there is someone that have milk and they're unskillful in the word. So when the apostles and elders and the Akim dissect what it is and break it down, they have no response. They have no response to what it is. So a little word of advice for people that are not coming in. What they should do is just hush your mouth, listen and learn. If you want to answer a particular question, purple, I know you know what, need a little help on this particular topic, and most likely you'll get a response. Most likely the brother might come back one time, you might do a video, but don't come to tell a man that have experience, right, that this is how he should be. That's not how it is. And the scriptures mention that I'll go to that after, right? So you say, for everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And when he is a babe, obviously your parents used to be teaching you. Your parents used to be teaching you. So it's the same way with this thing. If he's a babe, you need to be taught. You cannot come to teach. You don't hear a baby telling the mother and father what it is to do. You don't, because it just wouldn't make sense. So if he's a babe, why come and tell someone that's above you, have much experience in this thing, how to move? That means you're out of order, and that is what the elder went into. Order, ordinance, being at one accord, all these sort of things the elder went into. Right? It say verse 14, it say, but strong meat belongeth to them that are full of age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. So yeah, so strong meat belongeth to them that are full of age. And if it's a no-comer, obviously you wouldn't get meat. Even the scripture say meddle not on many matters, and for someone and if you're new into this thing, hey, you have no right commenting on certain things or telling Allah what to do and how to move. So one time you see you can see where the scripture say, for everyone that uses milk is unskillful, they unskillful in the word. But let's remember, verse 12 say, well, for when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. So you had to be taught all over again. So just hush your mouth and be and learn. Be taught. Right? So yeah, so meaning number 2 is what? It say, cause someone to learn or understand something by example or experience. And even the scriptures mention something about experience. You see, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34, verse 9. It say, a man that had traveled knoweth many things, and he that had much experience will declare wisdom. And that is what we get when we watch men that have experience, the men that be over us, the men that be in this thing many years. What they do is declare wisdom, and to get that wisdom, all you have to do is just hush them out and learn and listen. Because they have experience in these things. That's why certain times they mention certain things and they see it happen because they went through it already. they have much experience in that particular matter. Let's say, he that had no experience knoweth little. He that had much experience, he that had no experience knoweth little. But he that travelleth is full of prudence. He that had no experience knoweth little, and that is what I'm going to title the video. He that had no experience knoweth little, and there is plenty of the comments that they be seeing. People be flocking in, coming in, but they have no experience, so they know what? They know little. It also have a scripture that say, when in the midst of wise men, it said to hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. That is in the book of Ecclesiasticus as well. Right? Let me see if I get that quick. Hold on. Right? So, as I was mentioning, we say to hold thy tongue, right? Or to stay quiet. This is the same book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 32. I go 32 verse 7. It says, speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. It said, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. Be as one that knoweth, but holdeth his tongue. And that is what is going with some of these commenters, some of these people don't come in. They don't want to hold the tongue. They just want to just talk. Right? It says verse 9. It says, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. Use not many words. So they come on the comment, boy, you don't come in and stand talking about this is why I do like this and because I don't want to be at one. No, just hush your mouth. Learn. Listen, because why? You know it little. You see, and this is scriptures that I show that they don't know. I say, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal to them. Come on, come on. That is plain as it could be. They say, and when ancient men are in place, use not many words. Straight to the point. So going back to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34, verse 10, it says, he that had no experience knoweth little, but he that travelleth is full of prudence. Right? So if you know it little, you have he that had no experience knoweth little. By telling you at someone that teach, someone that teaching, you say, because someone to learn or understand something by example or experience, and that is what all you have to do is just, when you come in this thing, just hush your mouth and learn. You ask a question when it is needed to. Don't tell somebody to have had experience and been in this thing, how to move, how to act, what to do, because that is not your place. Right? Right, so yeah. So you say, he that had no experience knoweth little. Right, so with that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakodesh. We said about the apostles and elders are great, most well. Our teachers, our apostles in the shoot. And salutations of the Akamas to the pushing of the children, say day in and day out. We no risk in the life day in and day out. We say Shalom. Right? To the same say Aquas as well, we say Shalom.